あ、あ、あ、あ、
Corvo, the Loyalist conspiracy thanks you for your work. I don't know if I can. My own brothers. We never believed that you killed the Empress. It made...
All right, my friend. Martin's devised our next move. There's a footnote in Campbell's journal that tells us the Lord Regent's mistress sat for a portrait with Sokolov, the painter and royal physician. He'll be able to give us her name.
いや、わかりやすかったな。
Sokolov lives on Caldwin's Bridge about half the time, out over the river. The catch is that I'm afraid you've got to head out right away while Sokolov is at his apartment on the bridge. Samuel can get you close to the bridge, but you'll have to find Sokolov. Bring him back here intact, and it'll enable us to make our next move. I can't believe what you've done so far. Escaping from Coleridge, taking down the High Overseer, recovering Emily. You make this old military man proud. That's it then.
Ask me for any gear you need.
例えば見れるように精度と射程と装填戦闘用麻酔弾圧交差スプリングレンズハイコルボのピストルアップグレード弾丸容量グレネード容量ボンチャンいやー分かりやすかってんね精度上げたもんつまりボンチャーム能力あったわブリンクダークビジョンなるほどねシャドウキルなるほどねはいはいはいやっぱライフ増加だったな少しの間完全に時間を取る。まあまあまあまあいいでしょ。ボーンチャームみたいわ。一旦外して。つい精神力。ポーションのマナ回復量が、ね。精神の泉だろ。それと、これじゃない。軽技。アルビノ。これでいいかな。よし。
Off to Caldwin's Bridge, sir. We'll get our sleep later. Just climb aboard when you're ready.
すんげえわかりやすかったな。
What do you think, Corvo? Caldwin's Bridge.
橋ね。
You've been in the city for years, but you lived in Dunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out
橋なんだこれ。
for. See all them lights on the water?
橋の上に建物が
We'll be
建ってるの
spotted
か。
for sure. You're gonna have to
火
shut
張
off
っ
the
たり、
power.
火張ったりたら森だなこれ。
Now, I'll bring in
しっ
Sokol
かり
along.
でも少しでも火ついたら周り広がって
Maybe even smarter than
終わるだ
you.
ろうな。
Got the whole gun wall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy business. New technology, potions and the like. Seems dangerous to me. But what do I know?
よいしょ。じゃあ行きますか。
Here we are. I'll meet you at the arches under Sokolov's place when you're ready, Corvo.
I smell
Assuming,
bones
of
and
course, you don't
patterns
have
while beneath the stone blocks. And I building a structure.
What the fuck?
If we do see something, then what? We say something? Remind him about curfew?
No, you don't remind him.
Chase him down.
Give him a severely deadly beating is what.
Okay, yeah, I got it. Severely deadly beating. You should bathe. I can smell you from here. You're such a choffer.
どうしよう。どうやっていけばいいんだろう。
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the regent, the curfew is now
するん
active.
だ。
No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
それ無理か。これはね、無理そうだね。ここ謎の壁あるな。だって一回ロードして戻ろう。オートセーブで。
Here we are. I'll meet you at the arches under Sokolov's place when you're ready, Corvo.
He means ain't nobody allowed to
よいしょ。
If we do see something, then what? We say something? Remind him about curfew?
No, you don't remind him. Chase him down, and you give him a severely deadly beating is what.
Okay. Yeah, I got it. Severely deadly beating.
とりあえずこいつ閉めて。
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the regent, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention
上
all
登れるってことは
citizens.
上から行けるって
No
こと
pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
あ、かわいいね。めめ。なんかないかな。なんかなさそう。ほれ。これがそうか。ステルスブーツ。有能そうなの。これに乗っていけるの。 つら。
Citizens and visitors to our city, by order of the region, the curfew is now active. No foot traffic is allowed across Caldwell's Bridge until curfew is lifted. Attention all citizens. No pedestrian movement is allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
大学ある。これいける。気のせいだろ。見つかってない。僕は知りません。異常なしだ。違う、マジか。あれ見つかったら困る。違う。この辺りが。いけるか？旋風にもっと踏んだ方がいいかなのか。旋風、1から2強制変化なんだ。なんだっけ、跳ね橋の照明を打ったらかったらかったな。何したんだっけ何したんだっけ、これがなんかいけない？いや、戻んなきゃいけないと思った。
Allowed along Caldwell's Bridge during this period. Curfew will end tomorrow morning at sunrise.
Go.
Just the plague and this blasted curfew. How is anyone supposed to make a living?
Well now, Mr. Pratchett.
Even a wealthy man like you needs the city watch.
Gangs are cutting throats and smashing windows left and right, and the weaker, excuse me, the plague victims are worse. Are you saying the Lord Regent is wrong for imposing curfew?
It won't do you any... Debate me, officer. But don't worry.
I'll が必要か。これか？真実は絵の中にあることを忘れな。真実への道は人で溢れる通りから始まる。手分けしている捕鯨船を見つけるまで探し続けろ。そこから食肉しないね。人、船、食肉する場ね。人、これか。これか ?7。本当はどっかの階にもあるってことかな。7だろ。7と3。下に人通りなんかある。うせっ。畜生、目のせいことしやがってよ。これなんだっけ。 これは違うな。7と3は見つかったぞ。他がどこにあるかだよな。3だろ。7だろ。あと当てずっぽでいいのでは捕鯨船が3で、あと7で。3と7逆ことして。あ、開いた。ゴビー、準月中。あとあそこにあるんだよな。恐ろしいこと言ってら。
Rivers change course over many lifetimes, and eventually all bridges tumble down. 1,000 years ago, there was another city on this spot. The people carved the bones of whales into runes and inscribed them with my mark. Children still find them washed up in river mud. Anton Sokolov has made a great study of my runes, but he's not special like you are. He wasn't chosen, and he doesn't wear my mark, so he can't unlock their secrets. Sokolov believes there are specific words and acts that can compel me to appear before him. He searches old temples in Pandyssia and ruined sub-basements in the flooded district. He performs disgusting rituals beneath the old abbey. But if he really wants to meet me, he could start by being a bit more interesting.
なんだ夢か。よし、あと羽橋の誰かになるか。それで行こう。
Touch the charger before your ship when the duty officer brings it by, and the ARC pilot is try.
There you are. Gotcha now.
人違えたんです。いって。ガッパガバで草。
Check everywhere.
Well, there's nothing to do.
塔に問題しかねえだろ今。無能すぎる。有能なのか無能なのか分かんないから。Let's go. オルゴール。なんか、オルゴールで、うんたらかんたらで、なんか、ボンチャームやら禁止ってことはない。使えなくなるのかな魔法やらないやら。あれか、そう。Fuck you. 何がいるさ。バカ野郎、俺ここ取れないんだ。降りちゃったじゃん。どうすんねん。で。まだうるせえ。俺は逃げるぞ。ガマガマステルス X なんだよ。一般で使ってんの気のせいか。いそうだけどいねえのかな。フラットオックスの心臓ね、知らねえ。開くの？いや、知らねえぞ。まあいいわ。オイル切れかってないんだよ。人がオイルで動いてる。いる？あそこのところに。あれか。
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars tonight?
Indeed,
帰れないか。
I believe so.
梨だ、梨。腐った梨だわ。腹壊しそう。いけないのかな。ほっ。いけたわ。
I now turn my hopes and energies to Formula 25, which in conjunction with a high heat therapy which came to me most vividly in a dream last night, has great potential according to the latest celestial alignment. As for test subject 312, after the characteristic sloughing of the skin, she should be dead by morning tomorrow. What? How did you get past all the guards? Your tattoo is quite unusual. It is reminiscent of markings I've studied on cave walls far from the
お
city.
命の危機より印か。
Who sent you? Piero? That child's a fool. There's no need to be his lab hound. You and I can come to an agreement. One that I'm sure will please you more than anything Piero dreamed up. Who are you? What is it you want? Money? Elixir against the plague? I don't know how you got past all the defenses, but I think I can...
うるせえ。
Sokolov here. Excellent progress today.
What is it?
Test subject 312
Leave me be.
declining rapidly.
Oh, please, no more.
As I theorized, formulas
Thank you.
12 and 17
Whoever you are.
administered in
Kept me
combination
free.
greatly accelerated the progression of the
Pain is horrible
disease.
right now.
Interestingly,
So I'll just have
the
to-
respiratory mucosa has erupted.
Are the new
at great
applicants this week
muscle
is the last set?
rate.
Yes, yes.
お、いいもん貼ってんじゃないですか。ここまだが、あ、違うか。見られてるね。としく上から行きますか。来た道通っていこうね。さあ見える国。下か。
Royal physician himself. You made a neat job of it. Drop him here and we'll be off.
よいしょ。よし、行くか。あら、ポンチャードどっか行ってたか。あ、ちゃんとね。市民殺したっけ俺。あれ一般市民殺したっけ俺。あれアウトサイダー。一般人殺したっけ記憶いねえな。記憶
They
の
set
うち
up a
に。
cell for Sokolov in the old kennels. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock him waking up in a straw and old dog poop.
ぐっすり寝てんな。
From what I hear, he's woken up worse places.
即効性高すぎ
Guess
る
we
な
all
あ
have
の
of
薬。
that.
そうなんだ、麻酔銃。まあ、麻酔針、麻酔銃。まあ、途中もいいけど、あれぐらいの力持ってるよ、こいつ。クロスの。撃ね。コナンの方行くよ。あれ、あんだけ強い針だって。
Well done. Well done.
終わったよ。
I doubt a dozen soldiers could have done it better. Sokolov's knowledge will enable us to strike at the Lord Regent directly, and ultimately help you get your life back. Soon, we won't have to hide in the
やっ
shadows.
たー。
The royal physician is brilliant, but he was a fool to protect the Lord Regent. Sokolov gave us the elixir, the war machine. He could have made us a great nation. Now he pays the price for siding with a tyrant. You have my thanks, sir. If you wish to get some sleep, now is a good time.
じゃあ寝るか。おやすみなはれや。
Corvo, wake up! You were making funny faces while you were sleeping.
ふう。
I decided to nap here in your room while Callista was taking her bath. She told me if there's ever trouble, I should always run here.
なるほどね。
Callista will come get me when she's done with her bath. Thanks, Corvo. It makes me feel better.
麻酔出せ止めんなよ。お、なんだこれ。おー、ありがたいね。
That's a win.
そうだよ。そうだよ。今の数だよ。あ、じゃあ。
Well, Mr. Sokolov has certainly recovered. A good night's sleep has left him with an appetite.
よかったよかった。
Chosen T. Martin to be High Overseer. Let us.
そりゃあさったわ。忘れた。どこだ。何やってるんだ君。
I know it looks. I was inventing a new kind of lock. The tumblers shaped like snowflakes.
何を見てたんだ。
The
正
truth
直
is,
に言いなさい。
there is no snowflake lock. I was just, looking through the lock.
覗き見だと
I couldn't bear it if she knew. I know you're a man of honor, and I also know that you can kill me at any time. And for both of these reasons, I apologize and
見
beg
逃し野郎じゃねえか。
for your discretion.
あ、これはダメですわ。これはダメですわ。これはダメだよ、ピエロ君。あ、じゃあ。
The young lady Emily was trying to sneak into your quarters while you slept, sir. I don't think she meant any harm.
待って、ピエロ君。
You require my unique services? We can quickly return to my shop.
ステルスブーツはいいぞ。おそらく。ちょっとな。今で買っちゃおう。あって損はないと思う。とりあえず分かった。あ、やっぱジャンプはダメなんだね。もうすげえ走ってもいいね。いいよいいよ。
I hope Sokolov was cooperative. I'd hope to have him paint my portrait again one day.
Royal Physician. I believe you and Corvo knew each other in former days.
You're part of this rabble, but I know you have your reasons.
Yes, he does. All we need is the name of the Lord Regent's mistress. It's very simple.
I elect not to tell you. You will have to force the words from me, and I warn you, my willpower is quite legendary.
ネズミに餌をやろうか。
Sorry, sir.
No, stop! Stop! I will tell you what you need to know.
筋金入りとは。
筋金入り
と
I can only tell you so much. I was not permitted to see her face or hear her full name. She called herself Lady Boyle. You see, I
筋金入りとはってあるんですけど。
I assure you, she still makes a striking portrait. But I do not know which Boyle she is. I was to be introduced to her at a masked ball in her honor this very night. But I will miss that party, it seems.
A masked ball at the Boyle estate. Tonight, the timing is perfect, Corvo. But the Boyles are wealthy and ruthless, so security will be very tight.
Of course, you already have a mask, don't you, Corvo?
Yes, you will be able to mingle with them once you're on the grounds. You'll have to find out which of the Boyle women is connected to the Lord Regent, and take her out whatever way you can devise. We're very close now. Corvo, if you do this tonight, we'll be able to strike at the Lord Regent himself and put Emily on the throne. May the wind favor you.
Good luck. じゃあもう一回ネズミ来ねえかな。そんなことはない。
I hear you're off to the Boyles' little bash tonight. I have just a tiny favor I'd like to ask.
どちらですか?
Could you give this note to Lord Shaw?
まあいいでしょう。
You'll know him. A rather brusque man wearing a wolf's mask. In fact, he may be looking for me.
はーい。せや。違います。人違いでーす。
Boyle costume ball, huh? Well, that'll be fun, but not for everybody. You ready?
Ready? Go. 行くぜ。
Regent's pulling out all the stops for the Boyle family. I didn't think there'd be tall boys patrolling here tonight. Watch yourself, Corvo. They don't fool around. Good news is, once you get to the party, that mask of yours lets you blend right in. Enjoy your evening out with the folk of quality. Better you than me.
新しい能力取るかの前にこれ最大マナが扱いじゃん。おお、これいいじゃん。何か捨てよう。ポゼッション取るか。なるほどね。誰かいる。いるわ。スイッチ。スイッチ。あスイッチなんてあった？あスイッチ。えスイッチスイッチか。あ、でもあそこから入るし。あ、これか。あ、いたいた。じゃあ、あ、うめえ。
What can I get for you?
ファウメ。
Nasty rat. Get away.
あ、ゲータンか。
No guests past this point.
覚える夫人やっけ。
Welcome to my party. I don't believe I've had the pleasure. Hello again.
Hello again.
What most people don't remember is the rats came a half a year before the Empress died.
Excuse me.
Evening, sir.
You should see this as an opportunity.
To what? Hold on, I need a cigar.
Will you be leaving the city during the Fugue Feast this year? Undoubtedly.
Choo-choo. Oh, リディア。はははははい。 これ言っちゃいけないんだな。俺言っちゃいけないんだな。じゃあ、君に乗って帰るか。なんかどっか裏道とかないないのか。じゃあ、帰ろうね。チューチュー。よいしょ。じゃあなんかあんの軽油倉庫の鍵がですよ。つまりもう無駄やんけ。帰ろう。帰り道はわかんないし仕方ないよね。
You could get her sent to the Abbey.
Nobody that rich gets sent anywhere. You, a gentleman?
I'll have you know I'm as gentle as I need to be in any given situation. As I think I've proven.
I told you not to bring that up.
There's a great deal I could offer you.
Don't be silly. The rumors say the Boyles practically own your estate.
What if I said I could get you out of the city, away from all this, to Serkonos or further?
I don't believe you. But if you're telling the truth, we should talk further. But not here.
Excuse me.
Oh, leave him be. It's a party.
This is a private conversation.
Mingle
all you want, then. We'll speak later.
I'll find you.
Good evening.
You're a scandal in that mask. I like a man with poor judgment. Would you get me a drink? I'd be so grateful.
I say nothing against the Lord Regent. He's the only one holding this together. He'll make us... Excuse me.
Come and entertain. Thank you so much. Now, how can I thank you? Are you playing Lady Boyle's guessing game? Well, I know for a fact that my words are red tonight. That wanton thing. Additionally, Lydia's in black.
リディアは黒。なるほど。俺リディアなのか。
Who brought him, I wonder? I do hope it wasn't Mrs.
で、赤が、なんとかよくわかんない名前のやつで。
Will our sisters in the oracular order make a pronouncement regarding the plague soon? Careful. The what? 違う
じゃん。違うじゃん。違うじゃん。違うじゃん。違うじゃん。それは
Well, that's that.
Fuck you. あと白が生き残りか。そうだね。じゃあどうするかなんだよな、マジ。
Ooh, scary mask.
Scary mask? なんだ
I know your mission tonight. We must speak privately.
なんだてめえ。まあいいだろ、つけてやろう。
I'm a friend of Pendleton's, and I've done a few favors for your cause. I know your purpose here tonight, and how to say this, your target is the woman I love. I swear that if you'll bring her to me unharmed, you will never hear of her again. There's a cellar directly below the kitchen. I'll wait for you there. I'm not proud of this, but surely it's better than seeing her killed. Her name is Esma. I won't harm her, I swear. I'm a man of means. Just bring her to the...
リディアボイル、ウェイリバリ、リディア、じゃあ白いやつかな。
cellar, and I will keep her safe with me. Forever.
消去法でこいつは。じゃ
handsome. Really? Who am I then? In the flesh. Now, do you know what my sisters are wearing? You're serious, aren't you? I'm really in danger? Oh, but this is perfect. I love it. What happens next? Are you gonna tie me up? Oh, yes, of course I can. Anything.
Doing all right there.
We found out what the whales could do, and it made us an empire.
Anything you need, sir.
Excuse me a moment.
I'm sure in a few drinks I'll find that mask funny. Now where have my friends gone? Oh, there you are.
There you are.
Quickly, let's get her on board. Last, oh my love, someday you will understand. You'll never know how happy you've made me. Someday she'll learn to appreciate me. After all, she'll have her whole life.
終わったなこいつお幸せにバイバーイ俺知らね知らね
Interesting. I love that mark on the back of your
Welcome to the party.
Yes.
じゃあこれどうぞ
Pendleton? What's he got to say to me?
Pendleton is a gutless, lying sack of shit. I hope he's paying you well for
なんでや
this.
ねんなんかしたまあいいけどおうね
It's damn cold tonight. Hurry up, and let's see what you're made of.
だよ
Lord Pendleton's representative will select his weapon.
何決闘
A contest of honor will take place between this anonymous gentleman acting for the challenger, Lord Trevor Pendleton, and Lord Shaw, the challenged party. You will each turn and proceed to the marked positions and remain facing away from each other as I count down from 3. You may then turn and fire
Get
at will.
on with it. I'll kill this fool, and we can all go back inside.
Sorry, my lord. We shall proceed.
まあいいでしょ
Stop! Stand right there.
はいゲーム勝負ですか来いよ
3, 2, 1.
あ、ゼロじゃないのか。そりゃそうだ、4になっちゃうもんな。大丈夫ですか
And that's another patron dead. What do we do now?
It's lucky we're in the land.
Hey,
They told me not to let anyone up here. Do me a favor and head back down.
なんもなく
Squad after what happened last night?
I believe so.
S1 ボイル。さっき誘拐したやつか。ダンボールスケルトン。でもあるやん。なんかないの？あ、なんかあるよ。いやね、ラベアですか。庭のバルコニー。ジャンプリー。所持品をわずか遠くへ投げる。はブルーンとあれか。なんかいる。なんだけど、こっちじゃないか。辛いな。やばいのとあっちも。
Is that what you dreamed of? All those months in Coldridge prison while waiting for the executioner? Wealth, beautiful women in the latest fashions, laughing and drinking Tivian wine? And what of the host, Lady Boyle? She supported a tyrant, the Lord Regent.
話投げ込めいいや。赤堀に。帰りますか。
Hope you enjoyed your evening, sir. But we'd best be on our way. Quickly.
じゃあ帰りますか。ふう。お、誰も殺してない今回は。いいねー。誰も殺さなかった。誰にも発見されなかった。知らねえな。
Pendleton said he would meet us here. I checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst.
I trust you enjoyed the Boyle's hospitality.
The masked criminal is believed.
You did it. And now we've done away with a woman, and a noble woman at that. But Boyle was a viper. She helped the Lord Regent kill the Empress. So I don't feel a thing for her. Personally, I heard you upheld my name in a rather spectacular style and at some risk to yourself. I want to thank you for it. This little item has been helpful to my family over generations. But I think you'll find more use for it than I ever will. Go on. Take it. You've had a long night, Corvo. But I fear it's not over. Havelock and Martin have already cooked up something more for you. They would like to see you now. In Havelock's chambers above the bar.
Attention, Dunwall citizens. The streets adjacent to Boyle Manor remain off limits.
Corvo, the time has come. Everything we have done, everything that you have done, has served to make this moment possible.
The Lord Regent is exposed, Corvo. Vulnerable.
Hello, love.
Hello.
Somewhere in the basements below, hound kills hound, and money changes hands. Such laughter, and they sing the old songs, linking arms. That's from a happier time.
Do you need me to build something for you? I can make anything, practically.
Upgrade.スプリングレーザー、クロスボウ射程、装填。クロスボウ強化。これ通常のやつだったっけか。なんそうねえな。Thank you。なんか能力、ボンチャムね。 ダークビジョン。あんま人はね。
Ready to face the Lord Regent?
いやー、
About time we took care of my city. Long past time.
ダンウォルタワー行きますか。レベル2。よいしょい。
This is it, Corvo. The last memories of Dunwall Tower might not be good ones, huh? So maybe you could make up for what happened back then. It'll be a bit of a climb from the waterlogged. Most important thing is killing the Lord Regent. Built himself quite a place at the top of the tower. Calls it his safe room or something. Crazy if you ask me. Another point of interest while I'm giving you the grand tour, Corvo. Broadcast control station here where all them announcements come from might be worth looking into. Ready? Next time I see you, the Lord Regent will be dead. And if not, well, it was an honor to serve with you.
Yes.
Attention Dunwall Tower personnel. All new assignments report directly to the duty office.
Too much conversing, guardsmen. Oh, no, you won't. As I helped with the new alarm the Lord Regent asked me. He said, good work. That's right, me. For a second, I thought he might even shake hands, but then... Quiet.
危ねえな。こっち来るんじゃないよ。何？中に行きますか、じゃあ。
Your report, General Tobias? Everything is secure on the grounds, Lord Regent. It won't hurt to check again. I'm going to head down and retire to my bedroom.
Begging your pardon, sir, but I think it would be best if you stay in your safe room on the roof for now.
I need the comfort of my own bed tonight. Trust you and your men can handle the tower security. Started to have to. Come see me before you finish your rounds.
Yes, as you wish, Lord Regent. I'm heading out. Keep this area secure and use that alarm if there's any sign of trouble. Yes, sir.
A citywide ban on whale oil is now in effect. Citizens are encouraged to bring any whale oil in their possession to the City Watch at once. Anyone caught burning oil will be subject to arrest. This message is a directive from the Lord Regent himself. We must all trust in the Regent. Please don't hurt me. You're here to kill the Regent, aren't you? Spare my life, and I can help you beat him. He makes recordings on audiograph, secrets. Some that would destroy him if others heard. Played on this amplifier. His confessions will be broadcast throughout the city. He'll be ruined. The audiograph card you want is in a safe in the Lord Regent's room. But I was able to see the combination over his shoulder. 935. Trust me, what's recorded on that card will do the trick. Good luck. The Lord Regent would like to remind us that all curfews will be enforced without exception. Citizens on the streets after curfew will be treated as outsiders.
Take tea. Discuss any number of things. This was my chair. Things have changed now. Remember to have tea sent up. If I explain, then you will see I am not at fault. My poverty eradication plan was meant to bring prosperity to the city, to rid us of those scoundrels who waste their days in filth and without homes or occupations other than to beg for the coins for which the rest of us toil. And it was a simple plan. Bring the disease-bearing rats from the Pandician continent. Let them care.
You nearly destroyed the city.
The plan plan worked perfectly.
Get him ready for the walk to Cold
At first. Yes, sir. But the rats, it was as if they sought to undo me. They hid from the catchers and bred sick bait. Soon it didn't matter. Rich, poor, all were falling sick. And then people began to ask questions. The Empress assigned me to investigate whether the rats had been imported by a foreign power. I knew the truth eventually, so there was no other way than to be rid of her and take power myself. She had to die, you see. She had to die. Deportation of the sick. Searching for her wretched lost babe. Sniveling workman searching for his missing wife. And then quarantine is broken. But you can see how my plan should have worked. Would have worked if everyone had just followed orders.
Shit from you.
No, stupid goddamn dumb son of Marvin gun.
Emily, my daughter, I know that one day you'll be grown up. And I wonder what you'll remember of these years. Will you recall your time as a child with fondness? Or were there too many caretakers, formal dinners, and lessons about boring old history? Maybe the precious hours we spent together will shine brighter. Time captured now and then with your
Restrict an errant mind before it becomes fractious and divided. Can two enemies occupy the same body? No, for the first will direct it one way, and the second another, until they stumble into a ditch. Likewise, two conjure.
兄弟へマーティン。なるほどね。
I know I heard something.
Get behind him.
Within the high walls.
Oh, I'll find you. Let's just see what happens if I get another crack at this guy.
Sir, I've been hearing strange...
And this train needs to go to the torture... I mean, the Royal Interrogator.
Oh no, why do I have to take it?
He's harmless, unless you're scheduled for execution or for questioning.
He's so strange. Always working on something he keeps secret. And he had...
Things are bad. Could the city get any worse?
Never doubt.
どうして無理じゃねミスった普通にしたいな死因落下死ですか勘弁してくれよ
Should we gather for whiskey and cigars?
Indeed, I believe so.
Personnel, all unidentified persons.
Is it all done? You ready to go back to the Hound Pits?
Yeah.
Thanks to you, Corvo. All right, let's go.
Nice. Ah, 疲れた。よいしょい。
Big changes. Makes me uneasy, to tell the truth. A small fry like me always gets the worst of it. But maybe it's going to be different now. Lord Regent is gone. The Abbey has a new High Overseer. I'm guessing our work is almost done. The others are in the bar. No doubt waiting to raise a glass in your name. Me, I think I'll just linger out here if you don't mind. Reflect on things while we have a moment. Congratulations, Corvo.
ああ、しまったぞ。祝杯ですか。
Attention Dunwall citizens. Hiram Burroughs, once known as the Lord Regent, is no longer in power. His corrupt and illegitimate regime has come to a close. Long live the Empress.
He's done it. Word is spreading all over the city. The tyranny is over. My By this time tomorrow, Emily will be on the throne. After that, we'll clear your name and put everything we've got into rebuilding the city.
I wish there were more of a city to rule. Most of Dunwall is rats and corpses.
The Admiral's right, I'm afraid. Corvo, you did your job while the rest of us sat on our asses. Our work starts tomorrow.
Tonight, rest easy. Tomorrow, we crown an empress.
Yatta.
To Corvo, the man who served to change the course of history.
To Emily Cole, and the new dawn rising for Dunwall and the Empire.
She'll need higher mathematics, court protocol, and cosmology.
You speak less and do more than any man I know.
We're leaving tomorrow, aren't we?
Of course not. No. I don't know if I want to go back to Central Role.
I can be Empress from anywhere, right?
It's true, she does.
Maybe a ship.
Trust all of us. Don't you trust me, Mister?
もう酔いが回ったか。絶対酔いじゃねえだろこれ。ああ、寝るならベッドに。
Samuel, you move like you've been drinking. Did the poison work its magic? Is he dead?
It better have worked. It cost me a month's profit.
Yes, sir. I believe Corvo has breathed his last. Just as you wanted.
You've done a fine job, then.
Remember, we need the body. If we come forward with the corpse of the man who murdered the Empress, we'll be greeted as heroes.
Yes, it'll grant us legitimacy. We'll be the men who rescued Emily and brought down the Lord Regent and his assassin. You'll see to the body, won't you, Samuel?
Yes, sir.
ふぐや。給料一月分の得ってどれぐらいだよ。バカほど高そうなんだが。
I'm sorry something terrible, Corvo. But I only gave you half the poison. They were watching me and it was all I could think to do. I think you're strong enough to survive that. I'll put you on a raft and then I've got to ship out myself before they find out I've gone against their wishes. Snakes. They'll want to do the same to me as soon as I've outlived my uses. Hopefully you'll wake up and find your way out of this cursed city.
This is the one who was with the Empress when she died. Poison. Tyrion stuff. Amateur work. That's up to down.
そのマスクしてて匂いでわかんの嗅覚やばすぎんだろ。優しく扱ってくださいよ。おお、危ねえ危ねえ。危ねえってこのやり方は。出るようになってるかな。見られてんな。
Talks to you in the dark. Talks to you when you visit his shrines. I visited those shrines too. And I know what it felt like to shove a blade into your Empress. But I don't know you. Who you are, and who you fight for. You're a mystery. And I can't allow that.
おお、何しとんねん、バカ誰が。お、地形地形。地形地形。いったい。
Here you are at last, in a ruined and drowning world, held captive by the man who killed your empress, the assassin Dowd. Your friends poisoned you and dumped your body in the river. Did they do it to protect themselves, so no one would ever know what they'd done? Or was it because they were a single move away from controlling an empire, and they knew you'd never let them manipulate Emily? Maybe none of these. Perhaps that's just the nature of man.
返してくださいや。あれ、ネズミだ。取って食ってやろうか。よいしょ。いい。あ、仮面だけやろ、面白いかな。ああ。そっか。あ。謎の仮面のコルボと判明、スラック上、居場所不明、コルボ、交流時期取られること。ルルフィオ、ルルフィオ。はい。こいつか、監督か。あ、フランクリンのフランクリン。なるほど。間違った。バカがよ。とにもかくにも自分の装備を集める。進出してんな、見事に。 い腕力。より早く首を絞められる。なんかもう一個つけるか。生命の泉、ラットキラー。アルビノ。まあこんなもんでいいだろう。違うのか。どっかに。
Why did he come back here?
Hard to say, but we should watch the streets. We'll see him from the rooftop.
If nothing else, we can cut him off at the market.
He can't get through the rail station without the key.
This one is resourceful. We'll find a way.
だこいつら。何発射したダードはーね。何がよし。また燃焼解除。はあ、はあはあ。
What's the delay? I'm eastbound, not riverbound. And Dowd holds the key to the tunnel and is asked not to be disturbed. Is that it? Correct. This prisoner we took. The bodyguard who was with the Empress seems to trouble him gravely.
Yes. I feel that we've reached a turning point tonight.
Yes. Good luck on your assignment when you're permitted to leave.
For the next trial, you must leave unseen. Stay in shadow and avoid the light. Cross to the other side of the room without attracting notice.
Almost at will. It's more than possible he's nearby. We failed you, sir. What are your orders?
Orders remain the same, but I suspect it won't matter. I know where he's going. He will come to me. He'll have to. So you've lost it all. Ruined at last. Lord Regent, Royal Spy Master, Hiram Burroughs. You small, worried man. You'll never know how many times I've thought about trying to get close to you again. Just to put a piece of sharp metal in your eye. But now there's no need. You've been taken down by the same apparatus that gave you life to begin with. Laws and courtrooms and the mighty swell of public outrage. Good. Nice try. And now we fight the duel that no two others could fight against the ticking of the clock. Afraid to face me? Leave us! I have to do this alone. Are you frightened? Corvo, the terror of Dunwall. Is this how you protected the Empress? Are you frightened? Corvo, the terror of Dunwall. Is this how you protected the Empress?
うるせえ、オラにお前と戦うわけにはいかないのだよ。
basement.
Wagon's running every couple of minutes now. Just need to get on top of it and ride at it.
Okay, great, smart guy. And what do we do when we hit the wall of light on what short gate?
ちょっと待って。じゃあね、上行きたいね、俺は。俺は上行きたいねんな。そうでしょ？ 風の月、種子の月、氷の月。ずっと無視してた月は13の月。はははは。1、2、2、3。これはいいんだよ。メモだ、メモ。風の月、種子の月、氷の月。風、種子、氷ね。風、種子、氷だろ。風が、1、2、3、4、5。2、5、2、5、2。食欲。あーね。よし。
Wish I had a last swig of whiskey. You're the mask guy's been taking down all the lords and ladies. No way through this gate unless you got the sewer key. Only one place to get that key, and I wouldn't go there. Not for all the gold in Dunwall Tower. Not again. Maybe you could pull it off, though. Something attacked us in the distillery. So we come down here to kill it. And rats. Rats everywhere. Deeper.
行きますか。
I'm going to boil off the nasty fat and sinew and carve a pretty song.
Hey! Someone kill this crazy witch! I can make you rich!
Granny needs... Oh no! I'll do it and cook you and eat your heart for breakfast.
Throw it into the furnace, burn the cameo, and you kill her. Wanna know something funny?
まあ元気ならいいさ。リクエ
find her way into such interest at the eye of this crawling out of those flood and
カットカット知らね知らねなんか能力ある？星がに欲しいのライフ交渉的にはよし、やっと出口だ。バグってんなぁ。趣味さすがにしたっけ？よいしょよいしょ。お、どうした？
Please, no! Oh, it's you, Corvo. Thank the stars. We all thought you'd been killed. But for Samuel, he seemed sure you'd survived. I saw him on the river. At first, Pendleton said it was time for our bonus. Havelock stood behind them, and at the signal, he shot them each in the back of the head. Just like the target drills he used to. Lydia barely had time to scream. I would be dead too. Except Wallace told me I wouldn't be getting anything. Pendleton kept apologizing, saying that no one could ever know about the things they'd done. Martin was drinking and seemed sad. The Admiral was about to shoot Callista. Then he mumbled something about owing her uncle, Captain Kurnow, a debt. They said it was time for Sokolov, and went off to his cage. I don't know what happened after that. Emily was there when the killing started. Poor child. I hope she hit her eyes. The Admiral said that Martin was... Have you lost your senses?
I thought Lydia would squeal on me at the end. She just told Havelock to screw himself. And died.
Lydia's the only one who ever showed me any kindness.
Dead. Poison thrown in the river. If you ask me, he's long gone. Threw the mask in the river, left town.
That's what a rational person would do. Not this guy. You have to understand. The whole time they were working, I heard they locked him in a cage and only let him out at night.
Criminal night, huh?
He's probably watching us right now. That crazy. Closer, ever closer, until...
Cut it out. What's so impressive about Corvo or Flash? Who's he got up against?
Update.
The men are still trying to penetrate the workshop. Those are tight. I think Piero Jocko's inside. That crackpot natural philosopher.
There is evidence that Anton Sokolov was held here against his will for some time. We can't determine what happened to him. I'll bet my position is in that will. Indeed, I believe so. So, arrest him. But I don't want him harmed until I get to the bottom of all this. Careful. The place may be booby-trapped and I want him alive.
What else? Now what?
Yes, sir. Servants were all like...
Guards, get me out of here. Watch it. Here you are. Where are you?
It's refreshing to converse with someone on my own level.
I couldn't agree more. Your expulsion from the Academy was a crime against natural philosophy itself.
Which might have pointed out at the time.
Corvo, good to see that you still breathe. The city would not be the same if you were not with us. I've completed Piero's work on an arc pylon, but only just.
With this device, we can send a powerful electrical signal through the nervous system, nearly rendering our enemies unconscious, or they can be reduced to ashes. I've attuned it so that we will be safe from the functions of the device. It will only trigger in the presence of our enemies. This arc pylon is more powerful than the older design. It will function at a greater range, striking down our foes while ignoring us. I need my final sequence, which is recorded in the blueprint for this device. Havelock was inspecting it before the killing started. Returned the blueprint to me. It was in his bedroom before he left. Hopefully, it's still there. You may navigate the fields of battle with ease, but Sokolov and I are not as gifted in the same way. Without the arc pylon, it is only a matter of time.
ルトバレてーら
Attention Dunwall citizens. Hiram Burrows.
Fuck you.
Well, I knew it was too good to be true. Seems the conspiracy tried to use over.
All right, she has to see reason.
Outside.
Hey, I smell you from here.
Please, not now.
Look out, we got someone scoping around.
はい。古い部屋どうやってあれ
We've got a prowler on loose.
What?
Why is no one making rounds with us if I get another
Better not be a joke. Better not be a joke.
He comes back, I'll earn another promotion.
Where どこだっけ下だよな。よいしょい。よいしょい。これあるぞ。
The arc pylon is complete. Now to activate it.
With this device, we can send a power.
As you wish, Corvo, we will be.
When this arc pylon is charged, no one will dare come near us.
Amazing. Simply amazing. It functioned beyond my greatest expectations.
It
defies description. A device like this will ensure Dunwall purity for a century.
命か命でしょこれ命なんだはははははなるほどね
Everyone, Corvo. They killed everyone to cover it all up. Then they took Emily with them and they... I couldn't do anything to protect her. Please find her. Make her safe. All his talk of being an honorable military man, but Havelock will use Emily like a puppet to his own advantage. Something changed in the Admiral as soon as the Lord Regent died. It had been building up. Martin was acting strange, going quiet if any of us were near, whispering late into the night with Havelock and Pendleton while you were out doing the real work. I think they realized they were one step away from holding the same position the Lord Regent had, and worried they'd be held accountable for what they did here, as the Loyalists. They would have killed me too, but Havelock spared me. Out of respect for my uncle, I believe. Please, talk to Samuel and the others. Someone must know where they're going. Find Emily. She's suffered through so much and she's got no one else on her side except you. Samuel set this here in case you returned. You can use it to call him. He said he'd come quickly. Hopefully there's a place he can dock where the watch won't see him. I can't go with you.
Oh, Samuel.
Thought I'd find you here. Never pays to bet against you, does it? I saw the signal. I knew you'd be back, Corvo. I knew it. We'll need to get out of here soon. The Admiral controls the military now, Martin's High Overseer, and Pendleton's in favor with the aristocracy and Parliament. They need Emily, of course. But if Havelock senses that it's all about to fall down around him, who knows what he's liable to do? Good. There's one more trip across the river to where it meets the sea. That's where the Lord Regent was building his new lighthouse. Ought to be something to see.
Oh, 00. まあね。ルーン1個。
This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton landed there a while ago and went into the lighthouse. Knowing them, they're not giving up without a fight. I remember hearing the Admiral and Martin talking about this place as where they'd hold up if they had to. Anybody going in has to breach the fort, the gatehouse, and there's only one way to the top. All I can say is that it's been a pleasure serving with you. Maybe after all this is settled, we'll see each other again. Good luck, Corvo. If anyone deserves it, you do. Give my best to Emily. After she's on the throne, she won't have time for an old man like me.
course. Indeed, I believe so.
それ見えてんだろ警報ぐらい鳴らせい見えてんだろよいや、ここら辺のじゃなんか上の視界が攻めんだよな。上に対する視界がマジで狭い。郊外すぎんだろこいつ。いい景色っすな。
Talents wasted until he found his thing. This is all Martin's fault. We hadn't helped Corvo get out of prison. Corvo hadn't been so damn good at his job. only a question of how I'm lacking accountants. All fallen apart.
何？はははは。武器を古い下水道力任務に部下を上げて何日経つ。戻らない荷物届いたと願って、はいはい、出すね。はいはい。コルボオフィスからマーティン解放してキャンベル片付けたと。ペンドルトンのタラがなで、ソコロフ肩に風で戻ってきたと。で、俺はマーティンが上級監督官になったと。コルボとタイムズ。すべてが即位しがもらえたしかもダンボールタワーの当時の文化。そういうことだ。コルボがいなきゃ何も達成だった感謝している。残念ながらますよ。なるほど。はいはいはいはい。やつは避難させて私は。なるほどね。
All the stuff. Cowardly things I'm ashamed of. When I was young, I went to sea. Took command of the ship.
Even if things are better.
Man to sea. Made a collection of boats.
No, that's not how it works. What's the
Then founded a conspiracy. And almost
everything's
no help. Never showed us. Never showed me.
We have control Emily and Corvo around.
Will
That's the crazy instincts in my mind.
何あ
I'm
れ
not being afraid of getting
To
to
make
it.
a final.
And now,
Don't lose him.
I'll lose it all to a man with a faster sword hand.
But what's with the
Or is it that he has a slower sword hand?
まあ確かに、あんま剣は振ってねえな。
It'll make a good story for history. I'll have a good appetite.
This
time you commanded the noble lord,
If you're Olivia, I'm going to make you stand in the corner until you
the man
learn
who
how
brought
to
down the
be.
titan, Admiral Hunter, son of the
there?
High Ocean.
Hey.
Did you think I'd fight you, Corvo? Sorry to disappoint. This is yours. The key to Emily's cell. She'll be glad to see you. You made quite an impression on her. Did you know that? She asked about you constantly. Where you were, what you've been doing. I told her. In the end, I told her everything. From the start, when we had such noble goals in mind. To the end, when we were afraid, fighting in secrecy about who we could trust and who we had to kill. Arguing over who would act as new Lord Regent. And she listened, eyes wide. She's become an interesting girl. If she lives, she'll make a memorable empress. Go ahead. Kill me or take me to Coldridge Prison. Make your choice. She'll be watching.
I
knew you'd come. Is it going to be okay now? Will I be Empress?
そうだよ。まあ、最後にしたい。最後。オッケーオッケー。The end.
So ends the interregnum. And now Emily Caldwin the First will take her mother's throne. After a season of turmoil, you will stand at her side, Corvo, guiding her young mind and protecting her from those who seek to exploit her or cause her harm. You watched and listened when other men would have shouted in rage. You held back instead of striking. So it is with the passing of the plague and Emily's ascension. Comes a golden age, brought about by your hand. And decades hence, when your hair turns white and you pass from this world, Empress Emily, Emily the Wise, at the height of her power, will lay your body down within her mother's great tomb, because you are more to her than royal protector. Farewell, Corvo.
Goodbye, Carl. いやーいや、まあなんか楽しいね。ステルスゲーム、メタルギア。メタルギアもね。いやメタルギアとかも面白いけど、どうしても寄り道しちゃうんだよな、メタルギアに関しては。いやー、まあでも結構楽しかったな、超能力使って。いやー、なかなかステルスね、ノーキル、もうノーキルはいけそうだけど、ノーアラートはどうだろうなとか思いながら、ノーキルノーアラートでいってもいいかな、1回だけでも。もしくはもうオールキルでオールキルでやるっていう。オールキルもいいな。やるときは皆殺しでステルスでやったから。そろバイオリフォーかなリフォーやったり、いろんなゲームやってきたよな、普通に。いやー、まあクリアしたからね。次回は何をやるか。 次のゲーム何やろうな。あとなんか暴れ散らかしてプレイでもしようかな。よいしょ。ということでね、クリアということで、あとはでも DLC とかもいろいろあるから、DLC もあるし、あと途中からもできるし。DLC。まあいいでしょう。はい。ではね。